All right, introducing the Holoscope, the first medical holographic system within hand's reach. The Israeli patented technology will allow surgeons to image, interact, touch, diagnose, and maneuver our organs without a scalpel. Here with more on this promising new 3D imaging technology is CEO Aviad Kaufman of RealView. Hello and welcome. Hello. I'm not worthy. You know, all these times you say something's not brain surgery or rocket science, then there are real people that are able to do these types of things. You know, I want to start with kind of what's missing in the current 3D technology, you know, that's being used in these times where advancements are happening all the time.
Sure. So thank you for inviting me and having me here, first of all. The world of medicine today, and specifically the world of medical imaging, is totally become a 3D world. So the body is being pictured with 3D imaging using whether ultrasound or 3D CT or 3D MRI, but still all this information is being viewed confined into 2D screens. And so this is the part that is missing. It's
3D but shown on a 2D source.
Everything is 3D from cardiology to obstetrics, but still being shown on a 2D screen. What we've developed is a technology that allows the physician during a procedure to actually hold the heart in his hand. So you take the image and you have it now in your hand. It's totally accurate. It's like printing 3D, but in real time in the air. So this is being used for actual medical procedures, cardiology procedures. Minimally invasive procedures in which the physician doesn't really open the chest, but is now totally dependent on the 3D imaging in order to do his procedure.
So how does it work? So like if you're, you know, I've seen the visuals, like you're looking through, you know, a device, you have it in your hand. So what is the patient doing? Is the patient awake, medicated to do these things, or they're just sitting there while you're over them, holding your hand over them, not being able to see what you see?
So typically in these procedures, the patient is lying down just like in surgery, usually or most of the cases under anesthesia. The most important thing is the added value to the physician. So the physician doesn't have anything on his head. It's an over-the-head system that allows him to have a small optical window, like a window. He's just looking through a window. And through this window now, he has the hologram of the heart of the real patient in real time. It allows him to see it very clearly, just like I can understand where my fingers are and where the catheter is, in opposed to the tissue. But moreover, it also allows him to manipulate it. So you can go in with your finger, bare hand, there is nothing on your finger, and you can move the image, crop it, mark things inside. You can really work in a 3D
like mark
3D
things
space.
inside, like, you know, if you were to put something here that if you were to go in and perform the surgery, it's already kind of there and stamped in, like the place where you need to, you know, make a incision or whatnot?
Exactly. So if you need, for example, in cardiology, to mark a specific point that you want to put a device, or you want to go through the tissue in cardiology, you can now go in with your finger, you can just mark that point, and that point is now registered to the real imaging. Everything is in real time.
So in what uses is this going to be most productive? Is this meant kind of in exploratory procedures, pre-op, like coming up with a, you know, a game plan for a surgery? Is that what it's used for, or in the actual operation?
The biggest value, and this is where 3D is most heavily used today, not many people know that, is in actual surgery. So today in cardiology, in what you call structural cardiology, structural problems of the heart. This is the big issue today in cardiology. This is the most growing market in cardiology. People are already using 3D. We're not changing the fact that people are using 3D holograms, or 3D ultrasound, or other 3D imaging modalities as part of the procedure. What we are allowing is the next step. We're empowering all these procedures by allowing them to see the information very clearly, to manipulate it, and that leads to shorter procedures, more accurate procedures, and at the end of the day, this is beneficial for the physician because he can do things better. Of course, this is good for the patient as well, but also for the hospitals. Less time, less radiation, more patient flow, better outcomes. These are things that have economical value.
There's no downside, really. So other applications, you know, eventually do you plan to use it for other types of applications and things like this? Quickly.
Yes, we are already looking at applications in oncology where you can project the hologram not above the patient, but actually inside the patient to be able to track a needle to the right location. This is the next stage for us. We're looking at other applications as well in neuro, in obstetrics, and other fields as well.
Potentially, field is wide open.
Yeah, it's wide open, and I think it's going to be a very big market for us. This is the only technology that really allows to really have a hologram precisely in the air.
Thank you very, very much, and thank you both. Have a good weekend.
You too. Thank you.